Sam grabbed his satchel from the back seat, locked the car, and followed Bob up the sidewalk. As they walked, Sam continued to scan the street for anything that appeared out of place. It was the details that mattered, the little things that most people take for granted. In his job, those details mattered. Details were the difference between success and failure. Moments later, Sam and Bob found themselves standing in front of a green door on the side of a massive brick building. The building itself, at least from the exterior, was fairly nondescript. 4 stories of tan brick walls and dark-paned windows. It could have easily been mistaken for a simple apartment building or an office complex. However, it was, in fact, an Italian villa located in the heart of the city. Sam paused for a moment to admire the grand palace. It would be the last time he would ever see it. Too bad, he thought. He really liked the building. It was unique, and he liked unique. He had spent a lot of time over the past few weeks walking the corridors and climbing the stairways of the grand palace. He knew every corner of the building. The large halls, the small side rooms, the narrow passages, and the alcoves. He knew how the light filtered through its windows in the morning, and he had seen the building's magnificent courtyard in the deep shadows of the late afternoon. The building seemed to exist outside the confines of the modern world. It was a wonderful, kaleidoscope-like view of the past, a jumble of centuries piled into one building. It was all very beautiful. Sam sighed. He was getting old. He didn't used to be so sentimental. Bob pushed the button on the intercom next to the door. Moments later, a tall young man with long hair appeared in the glass window at the doorway. He wore a security guard's uniform, his shirt untucked and unbuttoned. The young man's voice crackled through the intercom. "Can I help you, officers?" "We've had a report of a disturbance in the building's courtyard," Bob explained. "Probably just some kids celebrating St. Paddy's Day," Sam added. "But we need to check it out." The young man seemed confused. "I didn't hear anything," he said. "Are you sure?" "Listen, kid," Sam replied. "I didn't hear anything either, okay? And I'm not sure how anyone could have gotten into the courtyard. But someone reported that they had heard something, and our job is to check it out. How about not giving us a hard time tonight? Just let us in, we take a quick look, and then we're gone. Okay?" The young man hesitated for a moment, the uncertainty clear in his face. Finally, he shrugged. "Sure. I guess better safe than sorry." He retreated to a security desk within an office across the room. Seconds later, there was a slight buzz, followed by a clicking sound as the door unlocked. Bob opened the door and stepped inside. Sam took one last look around, and then followed Bob into the small security office. He pulled the door shut behind him. "The courtyard's that way," the young man said from behind the security desk. "Just down the hallway. You can't miss it." He pointed toward a door to his right. "Thanks," Sam replied. "We'll just check it." Sam paused. He stared intently at the young man. "Don't I know you?" he asked. The young man shook his head. "I don't think so," he replied nervously. "I'm almost positive I know you," Sam said. "Could you step out from behind the desk, please?" The young man did as he was asked, as Sam expected he would. Sam turned to Bob. "Does he look familiar to you?" Bob rubbed his chin thoughtfully. "He looks very familiar," he replied. Sam snapped his fingers. "I've got it," he said. "There's a warrant out for your arrest." The young man's eyes went wide and his jaw dropped open. My arrest?" he stammered. "No, sir. There has to be some sort of a mistake. I swear I haven't done anything." "It's not a mistake."